By heating her home more efficiently. By engineering a net zero emissions building. By reducing power waste in factories. By helping make renewables more energy efficient. By making changes for the better, for everyone.
Hello everyone, welcome to quarterfinals of the Champions Trophy played at Hampton Palace. My name is Paul Bowman. I'm joined here today by Steve Fragona, who's got many titles to his name, and is the head pro at Chicago Rex Club. Hi Steve.
Paul, how are you doing today?
Yeah, very good. How are you?
Yeah, doing well, and good afternoon to everyone out there in the UK. Good evening to everyone in Australia, and good morning to everyone in the US, particularly all those guys down in Aiken.
Yeah. So congrats on your winning yesterday. It looked very toasty in court.
Thanks. Yeah, it was nice and warm. Actually, reminded me a lot of Melbourne, which was fun. But yeah, no, good to get through finally. It was tight all the way.
It really was, yeah. Spectacular match. Harkens back to the classics you guys played over many years. You've played against each other.
Yeah, we've definitely had quite a few battles over the years, and he got me here in the semis last year, so it was good to get one past him this year.
Yeah, definitely. So the match today is Nikki Howell versus Nino Merola. Nikki, the first seed, had a 3-set loss yesterday against Rob Fahey. Rob in classic form for 2 of those 3 sets, and Nikki couldn't quite finish it off at the end. What do you think? Is he going to change anything today? How's he going to play against Nino?
Yeah, it's an interesting one yesterday. Knowing that they've both got a second chance in the event, it's definitely a little bit of a different feel out there. As much as everyone might kind of say that, it's knowing in the back of your head you have that second chance. But I think Nikki's been on some really good form this year, and even though Nino's had some fantastic results this season, if Nick plays to his potential, he might be tough to beat.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting in 3 sets, and the format, as you said, from having a second chance. Obviously, players are motivated to have a day off, possibly. But you can also argue that playing more matches will play into your form more. And Nino has obviously gone through qualifiers at 3 wins out of 3 matches. Do you think the form here will play into the match?
Yeah, I think it'll be really important to see who starts well. Again, being that shorter contest, the shorter the contest is, maybe there's some more luck will have some more effect. But also, if Nino gets out of the block strongly and wins the first set, all the pressure will be on Nick.
Yeah, and anything can happen then.
Yep.
So we see some. There's Nick's player profile. The court adjustment stat is a new one, where I think based on their performances on this court, it adjusts the handicap. As you can see, Nicky does quite well here, so he's got a minus 1.1 adjustment, bringing him to +8.
+8?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And on paper, Nino just having come down from how many? I think he's on 13 wins in a row now. So down to 2.9.
Yeah, I was just checking his profile this morning. Actually, he's down to a career low of 2.7.
2.7,
which I think he started the season at around 7. So he's had some really good matches, good results, and in particular at the British Open, where he took a set off Camden Revere in both singles and doubles. So I think he's going to be full of confidence today, and just we'll really just go out there and almost have like a free match.
Yeah, he will definitely go out swinging, I think.
Mitsubishi Electric, the main draw quarter-final match. Best of 3 6-game sets. Introducing the players on the serving end from Radley College Real Tennis Club, Nino Merola. On the receivers end from Aiken Tennis Club, Nikki Howell. Best of 3 3, 6 games, first set, first, Lovell.
Right. Here we go. Your marker
15
today
love.
is Jack Josephs, club professional here at Hampton Court Palace. Great finish.
15-all.
Nino starting off with the railroad.
Yeah, if he keeps serving like that, he'll be have a good chance.
$30, 15. Stroke. 30-all. $40, 30. Sorry.
Yeah, clear game plan for Nino, cutting off that cut volley,
Yeah.
trying to keep the points short.
Oh. Chase, worse than 3. 40-31 Chase.
Good cut shot there by Nick. Those cut shots that go into the corners with a bit of side spin definitely take effect in that corner. It's very noticeable in all 4 corners of the court. And that was a good display of that right there.
Yeah, the ball seems to take a little spin.
40-30, receiver leads.
Cut down well,
Chase worse
even on this
than 3.
bouncy court.
Lost the chase. Juice. Advantage server. Hazard chase, second gallery.
Good cut volley from Nino into the corner.
Yeah, he played that one quite nicely.
Advantage receiver, hazard
It's like
second
both players
gallery.
going with a railroad attack to begin with.
Yeah, feeling each other out a little bit, seeing what the other can do. I think they've played once before in Melbourne this start of this year.
Advantage
3
receiver,
sets to
hazard
Nicky
second
there.
gallery.
Well played.
Well played, Nick.
Juice. Chase, worse
shot.
than a yard.
Just
Juice.
railroad a little bit short, allowing Nicky to get that cut volley in. Good cork average from Nino there, just couldn't quite finish.
One chase.
Yeah, watch that. I actually watched that
Worse
match
than
in
a yard.
Melbourne. Nick started off just really strong in that match. Nino was a little nervous. The first 2 sets are pretty one-sided, but
Advantage
the
server.
third set was
Chase
pretty
worse
close.
than a
I
yard.
think it was 6-4 in the end, and
Yeah,
Nino had some chances. So
yeah. Melbourne, of course, the home court of Nicky for many years.
Game to
Nice flat
server.
volley. You played at
Seven
Melbourne
leads,
quite a
one game
bit.
to love.
How you say it compares to here?
Fold.
good shot there by Nick. Yeah, Melbourne has one of the
15 love.
flattest penthouses in the world, so that would be I think the first and main difference.
Dirty love.
It looks like he's keeping the balls quite short.
Great shot there by Nino.
Yeah, with the flat
Dirty
penthouse,
love.
the railroads will be quicker, I imagine.
Forty love, one chase.
Yeah, a little bit quicker. The ball
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
fall as flush with the back wall as much as other places, and a little bit easier to get that railroad really tight on that side wall. That's probably why I like it so much there.
And the railroads here, they've been serving a lot of railroads over the past couple of days. Do you think that's due to the conditions of the balls, or because normally
It's probably due to the
40
conditions
love,
or the way the
receive
back
lead.
wall plays, how it takes the spin, and it's easier to get the cutback
Chase half a
sideways.
yard.
we're seeing a PK, I think.
Boat. What's the chase? 15-40.
Lovely backhand.
30-40.
Beautiful shot. Cutting off that angle and just
Juice.
short cross court.
Yeah, nice put away there.
Advantage, server.
Just got back all the way from 40 love down.
Yeah, if he come back in this game, it's do a lot for his confidence if he can pick up this game.
Yeah, definitely.
One up. Chase 1 and 2.
Crucial cut volley there for Nicky to stop the
Advantage
momentum.
receiver. Chase 1 and
Swinging
2.
back into Nino's favour.
Yeah, I mean, Nick's cut that ball so well. I think Nino really has to get across and cut it off just like he did on that previous point.
It's tough to see. Nicky waits well on the return. I think Nino tries to read it, tries to react to what's going to happen, but Nicky disguises it
Advantage
well.
receiver. Chase 1 and 2. Lost the chase. Juice. Chase half yards.
Great.
Yeah, he wanted that other
Huge.
one back for sure.
Oh, does it again.
Chase half yards. 2 chases.
Definitely interesting there on when he was trying to play that cut volley to beat the chase. He wasn't anywhere near as positive or as aggressive, and then he corrected that with those next two
Huge.
volleys, which
Half
were
a yard
absolutely
and
perfect.
half a
Really
yard.
stepping towards, putting his weight into it. And like on this big court, if you don't hit the balls, it's so tough to cover all the
Use.
forehand
Chase half
corner
a
there.
yard. Chase.
Good serve, got it done.
Advantage
Let's see what
server.
happens here.
Chase half a yard.
Oh, it got over and stayed in. A little bit for
Some of the
chance there.
reaction.
Yeah, right smile from Nino.
1 game all. First set.
He doesn't mean that.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Chase 2.
Yeah, that's where Nick's one of the best in the world,
Level.
bowling that railway from that sort of slightly lower position. Great serve.
15 love.
Just about to ask what Nino can do to stop that, but I guess hitting the edge of the penthouse will work.
That'll always work. That's too good.
16 all.
So for quite a lot of short points, do you think that's part of their tactic, or do you think it's just because they like playing attacking tennis?
40-15, one chase.
It's just more so that they're both attacking a little bit more, knowing that it's a shorter contest, and they're both trying to be a little bit more positive, and they know they
40-15,
sort of don't have
receiver lead,
the time to
chase
feel each
2.
other out a little bit.
Yeah, don't want to wait for the other to reveal themselves.
Yeah,
Just take the initiative.
exactly.
Chase 2.
Lovely.
Game to the receiver.
He's returning his
Games
own
to 1.
point so far.
Yeah, he looks like he's seeing mixed railway pretty well. Yeah, well played.
15 love.
Yeah. And then when Nino gets into the points, he seems to be keeping the control quite well. Doesn't seem.
15
He looks pretty comfortable out there,
Yeah.
and I think back to your earlier point, he's played a lot of matches out here this week.
Chase worse than second gallery. 15 one chase.
Question for Steve. Can we bring that up? So, the question is for Steve from Lewis Williams.
30,
What, if
15.
any, changes would you make to this tournament format, and how the ranking points are distributed? Can you explain what the format is and what it does to the ranking point?
40-15, one chase.
Yeah, it's
Second
an interesting
gallery.
question. This tournament is unique in that this is the only one where you have the top 4 seeds playing off at the start, and then have a second chance to get back in there. I kind of like it. I think it makes things interesting. It's a change
40-15, the server
from
lead.
how we regularly play events.
Second gallery.
Gives you some different matchups than usual.
That's a good shot. It gives the
30-40.
spectators more opportunities to see the top players play each other, which I
Yeah.
think is a real positive.
Chase better than 2. 30-40, one chase.
I think it's something that I know has been talked about and has been discussed whether qualifying can perhaps contain some ranking points of not only this event but perhaps some others.
30-40,
I think
receiver
it's-
lead.
I
Better
think
than
it's
2.
definitely a worthwhile question whether it can be tweaked one way or another.
Lost the chase. Juice.
Mickey getting back into this game. There's some good cut returns.
Advantage server.
Nice put away there by Nick. Really good finish.
Chase better than first gallery.
I think Nino will be happy with that chase. Awkward angle to do anything with that.
Advantage
Seems to have
receiver.
got his railroad down.
Chase better than first gallery. Game receiver. 2 games all.
We're back to equal.
Right. 15 love.
Good width there from Mickey. Beautiful finish.
Absolute beauty there by Nino. Good ball.
15 all. James. Half a yard.
Really good width there by Nick.
15 all. Go.
It's unfortunate.
30,
He did
15.
well to get that angle out of that forehand, but
Yeah, it's a really tough get by Nick there, right at the base of the timber.
Chase half a yard. 2 chases.
Again, that railroad
30,
serve
15,
is it's
half a
not
yard
short,
and
and it's
half a
not
yard.
deep. It's just right in Nick's sweet spot there, and it's as I said earlier on, he's one of the best playing the ball from that location.
I think he would benefit from switching it up a bit more to get
Yeah,
Nick out of his zone.
I think he'd have more success. It was a little bit shorter or a little bit deeper.
But stick to the railroad.
Mhm.
It did work for the few first games.
He's serving the railroad really well.
Thirty, 15. Server leads. Chase half a yard. Lost the chase. 40, 15. Chase half a yard. Oh. Games to server. 3 games to 2. Serving.
First game that was a little bit less tight than the previous ones.
$15 love.
Making a few record errors there.
Yeah, really good disguise on that last ball.
15 all.
It's just a little bit of excess sideways movement off that sideball railroad. Again, he kind of holds that ball really well when he pulls it cross court on that forehand side.
Base better than first gallery. 30-15.
Yeah, he seems to work his way back into the points quite often. It's just the first few shots that are tricky to get right.
40-15, one chase.
Yeah, it just looks like Nick is looking straight all the way on that manual deadline attempt, and it's on target.
It's difficult to see it from up here, but I imagine they're pretty tight. But do you think Nick should cut off the angle more?
I think more so he's thinking that Nino is going to
force it straight,
hit that ball straight,
40-15.
and so it doesn't need to be that tight near in that corner of the dead on. It just needs to be on target.
Chase better than first gallery.
and on target they were.
Won the chase.
Tight angle to win the chase there.
30-40.
Yeah, much better serve, a little bit deeper. Nick striking that ball higher. It wasn't as aggressive.
Does seem to be reading Nicky quite well, knowing where the ball's going.
Goose.
Yeah, he is.
Doing a lot of cross court forehand. So I think that's being effective.
Advantage server.
Great disguise. Yeah, he's
Goose.
Nino been attacking underneath that grill inside the timbre, and I think he was just changing it up a little bit, playing to Nick's forehand.
Chase worse than
Great
2.
rest.
Yeah, well played by both players there.
Goose. Advantage, one chase.
Unfortunate miss.
Worse than 2.
Yeah, it's just that sort of extra layer of pressure on Nino that if he was playing someone of his own ability, he may be able to put that ball away, but he just knows he's got to hit that so perfect.
Every point's so important.
Yeah.
So the handicap mismatch is about 10 points on paper, I think.
Yeah, around about a 10-point differential.
Shouldn't make a
Advantage server.
close match, but here
Chase
we are.
worse than 2.
Nino is performing a lot better than his handicap currently.
I believe so.
Games the server. 4-2.
This might be a turning point in the set.
Yeah, it's a big game, this one.
15 love.
Finish.
30 love. Stroke.
Great volley there by Nino.
15-30. Out of court.
Difference in decision making as well. The
30 all.
first shot, Nicky just cut him
Right
off.
time.
And these last two, Nicky's waiting for the back wall, and it's not working out for him. It seems so
30 all.
important to cut it off.
Hazard worse than second gallery. 40-30, one chase.
So yeah, those last two, great
Hazard
example.
worse than
Nino
second
hit sort
gallery.
of perfect width on that other volley returner serve. Nick wasn't able to cut it off and hit the ball out of court, whereas that one just slightly straighter. And Nick with his speed got across and played a great shot under the grill.
So far, Nicky seems to be doing everything right.
40-30, receiver
I
lead.
think he's getting into the
Hazard
match a
worse
little
than
bit more as
second
well.
gallery. Games the receiver.
Shot to head.
Receiver leads
Strike
5
two.
games to 2.
Just keeping a constant pressure on
That
Nino,
ball
forcing
okay,
him to
Nino?
make those errors.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
That's one for the highlight reel right there.
15 love.
There's
30
that bill
love.
rod, a little bit deeper. Just a few extra bounces, just difficult to read.
Alright. 15-30.
Great rest from both players there. Great stuff from Nino.
Very good finish there. on the grill.
14-15.
Playing a bit more positively than the last couple of games.
Thirty, 40. Juice.
A couple of chances gone for Nino there, back to deuce.
Yeah, he's very close, but it's just finishing the game makes it tough.
Hazard second gallery. Juice.
Beautiful finish.
Really well played. It's where just
Advantage,
staying
one
positive
chase,
and
hazard
just forgetting
second
about the
gallery.
previous points so important. You can see Nino 3-2 down, 40-30 up, goes up to the gallery, plays a backhand volley, reads Nick perfect, makes a mistake rather than a winner. So instead of 3-all, quickly Nick jumped out to 5-2. So
Yeah.
just a huge swing.
Yeah, it's never the first mistake that gets you. It's always staying in that previous point. But yeah, like you said, being
Advantage.
positive, so important.
Receiver.
Forgetting about
Hazard second
last
gallery.
points. Good pace.
Game receiver. 3 games to 5.
All right. Here we go.
Audience coming alive a little bit.
So it's really tight.
15 love. Hazard better than the door.
He'll be happy to be on this end, I think, if there's
15 love.
if he's not going to win this game.
Ten. 30 love.
Just floated it in.
15,
Snuck
30.
in. A little bit lucky there.
He'll take it.
Great play by
Chase
both guys
3.
there.
2
Some
chases.
amazing gets.
Hazard better than the door and chase 3.
This is the moment to gain
Scores
back
15-30
that
receiver lead.
momentum. So yesterday's match, you were, you also, it was a big momentum match, I feel.
Yeah,
Won
it seems like this court more than most, the server's end is even more important. You know, how well guys serve a railroad and how tight you keep it, plus the width of the court.
15, 30. Receiver leads.
The area under the
Hazard
grill
better
on
than the
first shot
door.
is kind of more open than normal.
Forty, 15, chase 3.
Alright, first set points. Great fight there.
Fantastic defense there by Nino, but
6 games to 3.
Nick closed out the first set
You want to
6-3.
change it? Yeah, no problem.
Looks like Nick's changing his grip on his racket.
Stats for the first set. You can see Nino targeting those grills and dead-ons a bit more successfully. Obviously, he likes to keep the initiative. What do you think has made the difference in the middle of this set?
Yeah, Nick winning those key points, particularly to jump out to 4-2 rather than Nino. Like he had 40-15 in that game, and
Yeah.
I think 3 games all. The set could have gone very differently, but it's been pretty even. Nino's defense has been impressive, but Nick with his experience and he's sort of got more accurate as he went, and some great retrieving, I think, was the difference there.
Yeah, definitely. He just kept the pressure on, even when he was down in the game, to force Nino to do something and to make those errors and take those chances, I think. And as you said, the service percentage, Nino 61% of his serves he won the point on. It's a really good stat. There we got the differences in service. Lots of railroads being served by Nino. Very accurate serving as well. You can see there's more chases there, and yeah, just the railroads being favoured all around.
Couple underarm twists in there, but just predominantly railroads. Kind of like the old days here, where everyone's railroad first. It's good to see.
A railroad enthusiast, I imagine.
Absolutely.
As a lefty, you'd have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in recent tournaments, I feel like
Score
people have been
stands at
varying it
1
up
set
a
to
little.
love.
But PK is making waves.
The second
They
set.
started to adopt
level.
the high serve as well, a lot more.
Is that
Jake's
because
better
people
than
have become
second
so good
gallery.
at forcing? I just want to stop that.
Double. Last gallery. 2 chases.
Yeah, two
Level
good
better
chases.
than second
Just
gallery
looking at
and
the
last
stats from the
gallery.
first set, the other noticeable thing was that the average length of chase. Nick was getting a lot more shorter chases in the yards, whereas Nino was much more gallery orientated. So when it was time for Nick to defend that chase on a game point to he or to Nino, a little easier for him to defend.
Level chase better than second gallery.
Good finish.
15 love.
Very matter-of-factly.
Last gallery. One the chase.
Again, just Nino has that
15
habit
off.
of attacking that second cut volley a lot more than the first when he's beating the chase.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got these like
sorry guys.
little bounce.
The
Where the camera's gone.
iPad has just gone to a different game.
The iPad.
Thanks, Nino. I'll wait for Ben.
The
but
marker's
I'll use
iPad is
this
gone.
one on. If someone could just grab Ben. That is, hang on, 30-15.
He's going to have to do it from his head
Okay.
now.
Through.
Again, much better
40,
attacking
15.
volleys there by Nino those last few.
Yeah, if you can keep that up the whole set, he's going to be in good shape. There it is.
Chase
Whoa,
better than 2.
just died.
40-15.
It's tough though.
Serve
This
leads.
heat
Chase
against an
better than
opponent
2.
that just never lets you have any free shots to keep the level up.
Yeah, it's interesting. It seems like his first crack at it, he sort of is just a little bit tentative, and then he kind of chides himself a little bit, and then really attacks the next one. So
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll look at that when he looks back at the film on this match at a later date, and he'll pick up on that.
40-15. Serve leads. Chase better than 2.
great finish.
30-40.
Putting it back in
Leads
flat
one
into
game to love.
the grill corner. Good game to win this one.
Chase better than 2.
Great shot there by Nick.
Level.
Fantastic serve to start
15
that
love.
point.
Yeah, that's the one I was expecting when he's defending better than 2 last point. Last game, that is.
Well up. 15-0.
Again,
Takes
that's
the
just
line.
railway, just a touch deeper, not quite
15-0,
in
2 chases.
Nick's comfort zone, but Nick managed to fight it off.
Better than 2 and the line.
Yeah, starting off the set positively though. Just like he did the first.
Yeah, it's very important out there for everyone listening. It's even though he's 5-2 down, he just got his third game to kind of just stop Nick's momentum, and so even though Nick
15-0,
won the set,
Chase
he was
better
able to
than
reset
2.
right after that.
Yeah, didn't feel as comfortable going into that third. If it's your 4th game in a row, you win.
Lost the chase. 30-15. Chase the line. Won the
Lovely
chase.
shot.
30-all.
Top shot by Nino.
of space to get that angle.
Forty, 30. Vote. Game server.
Right, good shot there by Nick. So we are at 1-1.
1 game all.
Second set.
Nick switching up the serve a little bit. Not anymore.
Face the door.
He'll be happy with that.
Level. Love.
Nick just catching him out a little bit with those just marginal shots.
Ball.
30 love.
Yeah, that ball just seems to cut down a little bit more off the timbre than some other courts, so particularly when they cut that ball quite well, so came out a little lower than I think Nino's anticipating.
Yeah, you think it's due to the paint work over there?
Stroke.
That's a good
15,
question. I think
30.
it's great serve. Probably more to do with
40,
how
15,
well
one chase.
the walls take spin here.
The door.
So maybe that it's flat, it comes out at a certain sort of height or trajectory, but a little bit of cut makes it come down a little sharper angle than you're anticipating.
And the balls are currently on day 5, I think, 4. Imagine. How do they change over the course of the tournament?
So they're going to get a little bit softer as they go through the week, and they'll get beaten up a little bit with a lot of players boasting a lot.
Score is 40-15. The receiver leads. Chase the door.
And with this humidity, it's going to be tough for them to not pick up a little bit of moisture.
Game. Receiver leads 2 games to 1. Second set.
Strong game from Nicky there. Didn't give Nino any chance into that game.
Great serve and great finish there.
15 love. $30 love.
First on, first error, I think, on that side of the court.
Chase worse than the door.
Yeah, pretty tight serve there by Nino, but just an even better return by Nick.
Another good serve. Yeah.
Yeah, had Nick on the back foot there.
30.
He's just turned us around from 30 left down.
Chase half yards. 2 chases.
So quick.
Yeah, it's just
30 all worse than the door.
There could be 1 point in the game that is so important, and Nino 30 love up, having a nice juicy forehand to try and crush under the grill, and instead of putting it away being 40 love, it's misses 15-30, and all of a sudden Nick's got the momentum back.
$30 all worse than the door. 40-30, chase half a yard.
Great defending from
unlucky.
Nicky.
Yeah, that first return was going to fall better than half. Nick had to play that, so that's an amazing shot there by Nino.
$15 love.
Nino needs to find a way back into the match, I think.
Last gallery.
Rest.
15 love.
Really feel like Nino needs this game. I think if Nick goes 4-1,
I imagine the win predictor will agree with you on that one.
oh,
Beautiful.
amazing game. Yeah, Nick's going to
30
be
love.
very tough to beat if he wins this game.
$40 love, one chase. The last gallery.
Nicky just forcing Nino to take that extra shot time and time again. He's been so good in that backhand corner on the serve stance. Just
Yeah, just constant pressure. Nick's putting that ball on target for the grill and just forcing Nino to try and play that, perfect backhand volley each time. And just Nino went for the galleries a couple of times and didn't manage to get it in, and Nick finished off the point.
yeah, Nino taking a moment to reflect on his sins. Or his good shots, I don't know what's going on.
40 love, receiver leads.
The win predictor.
Chase the last.
It's very ominous for Nino.
Bow. Chase off.
Nick will be happy with that, trying to beat last gallery.
Chase, better than second gallery.
Yeah, Nicky just not allowing Nino back into the match there.
40 love. Serve lead.
Yeah, he showed good disguise on that return and hit it at a pace that was going to go up, was going to be good either way.
Love.
Alright, looking at
Serve lead. Better than
tall
second
reverse
gallery.
game, but some good Nino returns. No issue. Great rest.
Serve leads 4 games to 1.
All right. Oh, beautiful. Just made it in. That retrieving in the forehand.
Just off the ledge of the winning gallery there. Nice ball by Nick.
Yeah, Nino trying to force the issue here a little bit. kept his cool.
30 love. Forty love, one chase. Last gallery.
Nick's starting to run away with it here. Just
Yeah.
again, a lot of serving, a lot of good railroads putting Nino under pressure. And
What can Nino do at this point?
yeah, it's a very good question. I think at this point he really just needs to kind of slow down, which
Yeah.
it looks like he's doing a good job of, and just try and serve just one serve at a time, play one point at a time, and extend the match and see what happens.
40 love.
Some
The
sound
ceiling.
advice there.
Last gallery.
Start the match. One serve at a time.
On the chase. And the game, 5 games to 1.
5-1. He needs to pull out every trick in the book here.
Love.
Yeah, I think he's lost confidence a little bit.
Change that serve up. Yeah.
Beautiful.
15 all.
Cut his sidewall, two bounces.
Yeah, I kind of like that cut sidewall from there. I might go again.
It's difficult to volley that.
Stroke.
Not for Nicky, but
30, 15.
normal people.
Chase, better than last gallery. 30, 15.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that cut sidewall's the touch deeper,
30 all.
quite out in front of Nick like the others.
One chase, better than last gallery.
So it looks like a few different serves has had some positive results for Nino here.
Yeah, Nino's got a good serve repertoire. I think he can rely on finding a new serve.
40,
In
30,
moments like
receiver
this,
lead.
obviously, he's
Chase
playing his
better than
complete
last
freedom. There's
gallery.
nothing to lose at this point, but being able to pull those out of the bag at this stage of the match is always useful.
Good finish there by Nick, back to deuce.
He's been quite clinical in his free shots, in his loose shots. He's been finishing them really well.
Advantage, receiver.
Great shot.
Oh, great serve by Nick, absolutely perfect.
Go. Advantage, server.
Bobble catching Nino out. Match point.
Game set, and match.
That was the match.
6-3, 6-1.
There we have it, game set match in the car, 6-3, 6-1.
Well played.
Clinical performance from Nicky in that second set. First set very tight,
Big hand
really,
face match,
really good
6-3,
tennis from
6-1.
Nino and Nicky as well.
Be about
We'll have some stats up
a
here.
little break. I'm going to check. I think about 15 minutes.
Nino, again, more targets.
Well,
but
it might well just follow on. So I would just.
there's just too many. The service percentage for Nick, winning all those service points. It's just you can't really play against that.
Yeah, and the points were somewhat even in the first set, but you can see Nicky really kind of pulled away, and Nino played a fantastic match and has had a great tournament, but Nick's just forcing him into some errors as that match went on in the second set.
Yeah, Nick's showing why he's first seed. He's just didn't let Nino back into the match in that second set, because there were a few moments there that he could have got back into.
Unless the ball hits it.
Yeah, that's where Nick does a really good job. He's serves a tight railroad when it's required, and if he does have an opportunity to put the ball away off the back penthouse, he's very clinical and usually manages to do it.
Well, yeah, could have said it better myself. Anyway, I think this is it for us. We will hopefully see you all back for the second quarter final, starting at 4 between Rob Schenkman and Ben Taylor-Matthews. Should be a very exciting match. I don't know if they've played recently.
I'm not sure if they've played recently, but I know they've practiced together quite a lot, and Robert's helped Ben out with various World Championship Eliminator practice sessions and matches. So yeah, that should be another great one to watch.
Oh, and then tomorrow you're playing Nikki.
We're playing Nick tomorrow, yeah.
Anything from this that you think I'm going to exploit?
Yeah, we've played a lot recently over the last few years, so I think we know each other's games pretty well. So it's probably just going to come down to who plays better on the day and who hits the targets.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, and
thanks, Paul. Great to be here.
Hopefully, see you around. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Yeah. See you all.
At Mitsubishi Electric, we're helping create a more sustainable future for her by heating her home more efficiently, by engineering a net zero emissions building, by reducing power waste in factories,